Perseverance through challenges is more than just a phrase. It is the quiet force that shapes destinies, the steadfast spirit that transforms obstacles into stepping stones, and the enduring belief that no matter how tough the journey, the destination is worth every ounce of effort. Imagine a young woman named Maya, whose story embodies the relentless pursuit of hope against adversity. Maya grew up in a small town, surrounded by rolling hills and endless fields. Her family was loving, but struggled to make ends meet. The world outside seemed full of possibilities, yet the barriers often felt insurmountable. From an early age, Maya learned that life does not always go according to plan. But she also understood that success is not simply handed to you, it must be earned, often through sweat, tears, and unwavering determination. In her final year of high school, Maya faced one of her greatest challenges. Her father lost his job, and the family's financial situation became dire. Dreams of attending college seemed to slip away, replaced by worries about bills and daily survival. Maya watched her parents work tirelessly, taking on odd jobs and making sacrifices so their children could have a better future. Rather than succumbing to despair, Maya resolved to do everything in her power to help. She took on a part-time job after school, tutoring younger children in mathematics and science. The days were long, and the nights even longer, as she pored over her own homework after helping others. There were moments when exhaustion threatened to overwhelm her, when the weight of responsibilities seemed too heavy to bear. Yet in those moments, Maya remembered her parents' resilience, their unwavering commitment to family, and found strength she didn't know she possessed. As graduation approached, Maya applied for several scholarships, pouring her heart into each essay, recounting her journey and the lessons learned from hardship. The process was grueling, filled with rejections and discouragement. But Maya refused to give up. For every door that closed, she searched for another to knock on, believing that somewhere, someone would recognize her effort and potential. One afternoon, as the sun dipped behind the hills, Maya received a letter in the mail. She hesitated, fearing another rejection, but bravely tore it open. It was a scholarship award, enough to cover her first year of college. Tears welled in her eyes, not just for the financial relief, but for the affirmation that her perseverance mattered. She had faced the storm and found a ray of light. College brought new challenges, difficult classes, unfamiliar surroundings, and the constant pressure to succeed. At times, Maya felt out of place among students from wealthier backgrounds, but she reminded herself that she belonged there, that her journey was uniquely her own. She continued to work part-time, balancing academics and employment, pushing through fatigue and self-doubt. There were nights when Maya questioned whether she could keep going. The temptation to quit whispered in her ear, but she remembered everything she had overcome to get there. She sought support from professors, joined study groups, and built a network of friends who encouraged her when her spirit faltered. Every small victory, a good grade, a kind word, a moment of laughter, became fuel for her perseverance. In her third year, Maya faced another setback. She failed an important exam, a crushing blow that threatened her academic standing. The disappointment stung, and for a brief moment, she wondered if she was chasing an impossible dream. But instead of retreating, Maya confronted her failure head-on. She met with her professor, reviewed her mistakes, and committed to learning from them. She spent extra hours in the library, seeking guidance from anyone willing to help. Slowly but surely, Maya improved. She passed her retake, and the experience taught her that setbacks are not the end of the road. They are opportunities for growth. Through this process, Maya discovered that perseverance is not about never falling, but about getting up every time you do. The scars of failure became badges of honor, proof of her resilience and tenacity. As graduation approached, Maya reflected on her journey. She realized that the challenges she had faced had shaped her in ways she never anticipated. The struggle had taught her empathy for others, a sense of gratitude for every opportunity, and an unshakable belief in her ability to overcome. She understood now that perseverance is a daily choice, a decision to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. On the day of her graduation, Maya stood before her classmates, family, and friends, chosen to deliver the commencement speech. She spoke not of achievements, but of the power of persistence. She shared her story, hoping to inspire others who felt weighed down by adversity. She encouraged them to embrace challenges, to see obstacles as chances to become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Maya's words resonated with many. Her story became a beacon for those who doubted themselves, a reminder that the journey matters as much as the destination. She went on to pursue her dreams, building a career and a life filled with purpose. Yet she never forgot the lessons learned on the long road through hardship. The story of Maya is not unique. Across the world, countless individuals face trials that test their spirit, their resolve, and their faith in a brighter tomorrow. Some days are marked by disappointment, others by triumph, but every step forward is a testament to the human capacity for perseverance. Perseverance is the quiet courage to keep going when others have stopped. It is the willingness to learn from failure, to adapt and to grow. It is the belief that no matter how many times you fall, you can rise again. Challenges are inevitable, but they do not define us. Our response to them does. For anyone facing obstacles, remember that you are not alone. Every person who has achieved greatness has faced moments of doubt and struggle. What sets them apart is the decision to keep moving, to hold on to hope, and to believe in the possibility of change. When you feel weary, look for the lessons hidden within the challenge. When you feel defeated, remember that each setback is a step closer to success. Let Maya's story be a reminder. Your journey may be difficult, but it is shaping you into someone capable of extraordinary things. Persevere, not just for the reward, but for the strength you will discover within yourself. The path may be hard, but the destination is worth every step. Keep moving forward and let your perseverance light the way for others to follow.